My name is Dr. Matthew Pamenter. I'm an assistant professor and Canada Research Chair in Comparative Neurophysiology at the University of Ottawa. So we're primarily interested in hypoxia. Hypoxia is a condition where there is not enough oxygen available to meet an organism's basic metabolic requirements. In nature, you'll find this sort of condition at high altitude, in underground burrows, lots of other environments like that. Within the human body, it's a component of a lot of pathophysiologies, so things like heart attack and stroke, anemia, and chronic pulmonary disorders. So there are lots of different ways that we can mitigate the effects of systemic hypoxia. You can increase the delivery of oxygen by increasing your breathing or your heart rate, or you can decrease your metabolic rate. And we study both sides of this equation in the lab. So we study control of breathing, physiological responses that involve cardiac changes. We look at metabolic responses as well. And at the cellular level, we look at mitochondrial plasticity and ways in which cells are able to reduce their metabolic demand and conserve energy in a hypoxic environment. So we take a comparative approach and we study animals that have naturally evolved to live in environments where there is not a lot of oxygen. And we study their physiological responses and their molecular responses to hypoxia to understand how at the tissue level they're able to survive with less oxygen than we are able to do. As a comparative physiology lab, we use a lot of very non-traditional models in our research. Our primary model research organism is the naked mole rat, which is the most hypoxia-tolerant mammal currently identified. And we're currently exploring adaptations to hypoxia throughout the system of this animal, ranging from its respiratory control to synaptic control in the brain to cellular adaptations as well. So hypoxia is a critical component of many different disease states and pathologies. It's also a key factor and a stress for people that live or exercise or sojourn to high altitude. So our hope is that by understanding how animals have evolved to naturally survive in those sorts of environments, we're going to gain clear insight into novel ways to protect people against clinically relevant diseases, help people who get altitude-related illnesses, and also people who exercise and visit high altitude and suffer negative side effects as well.